everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be doing some comparisons on high-end products versus drugstore products. I have found two different combinations of products that work very well for me underneath the eyes in order to conceal my dark circles. One combination is a high-end combination, the other is a drugstore. So today I'm going to be wearing them throughout the entire day, comparing them, doing a check-in, a couple of check-ins, and so that you can see just how similarly they do wear. So for today, I'm going to be wearing my high-end combination on the left side and my drugstore combination on the right side. So my drugstore combination consists of the Pixi color corrector. This one is in the shade Awakening Apricot, and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. This one is in the shade Medium Peach. So I'm going to be wearing these underneath the right under eye area. My high-end products consist of the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector and the Tarte Shape Tape. The Shape Tape is in the shade Medium, and the Brightening Corrector just comes in one shade. And I'm going to be setting both under eye areas with some loose powder. I'm going to be using my RCMA No Color Powder. This is a very, very amazing, inexpensive, translucent loose powder that you can get. I've mentioned it before and I'll mention it again. It is so good underneath the eye area because it doesn't add any dryness. It doesn't feel dry. It just kind of combines everything, makes sure that everything sets and stays in place without adding any additional color or any additional like dryness to give you like more lines underneath the eye area. It doesn't do any of that. At least it doesn't for me. I love that stuff. Okay, so as you can see, my eyes are done. My brows are set in place, but I don't have any foundation. I don't have anything underneath the eye area. I don't have any primer on, anything other than this, lashes, and brows. So I'm going to start off with the color correctors. On the right side, I'm going to grab the Pixi one, just taking it with my ring finger and applying it onto the under eye area. Okay, so that is the right side, and now let's move on to the left side. The only thing that I did do to my under eye area is just apply moisturizer, let that seep in, and then now I'm doing this. Okay, so as you can see, they're both very different in the way that they conceal dark circles. This one is meant to brighten the under eye area, therefore combating the dark area underneath the eye. This one is more peach in color, and so it's definitely going to combat the darkness in that way. It actually just looks like my skin a little bit. So now that I have the color correctors set in place, I'm going to jump off camera, apply some foundation onto the rest of my face, and then come back in order to conceal. Okay, so now I am back with foundation on. It is time to conceal. Okay, so the right side is done. Now, time for this one. Okay, so now that both under eye areas are blended out, I'm going to just take some of my RCMA powder, a little bit of it, onto my damp beauty blender and just pat it underneath the eye. Okay, so now that both under eye areas are set in place and everything's ready to go, I'm going to zoom you all in so that you can get a better look underneath the eye area after initially applying everything and setting it. Okay, so here is the under eye area, and as you can see, pretty similar, right? Of course, I just applied them, but you'll see how they wear throughout the day. Okay, so now that you've seen the under eye area, I'm going to just quickly jump off camera, finish off the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. Okay, so now I am back with full glam on. It is currently 11:42 in the morning, so I will be back with you all at around 3 o'clock or so, 3:30, in order to do a midday check-in. Okay, so now I am back for a midday check-in. It is currently 3:48. So I've had this on for a full 4 hours by now. So now I'm going to go ahead and zoom you all in so that you can get a better look underneath the eye area after the 4 hours of wear. Okay, so this is the under eye area after 4 hours. As you can see, I have a little bit of creasing going on here on the drugstore side, just very, very little. You can't really really truly tell. You have to really like do this to really be able to see it. And I don't have any creasing going on over here on the high end side, but I never typically do, so that's no surprise there. As far as the coverage that I'm still getting, I feel like I'm still getting really good coverage. Of course, out of this side, I always get good coverage all day long. This is holding up. I do see it wearing off a little bit there, and I have not touched my face whatsoever, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But I feel like the drugstore side is still holding up really well in comparison. Okay, so that is all for a midday check-in. I do plan on finishing off my day at around 7 o'clock, 7:30, something like that. That's when I'll probably be calling it a night. So I will see you all back here soon. Okay, so now I am back for a final check-in. It is 7:34, so I'm a little bit short of a full 8 hours of wear with these concealers. Now I'm going to zoom you all in so that you can get a better look underneath the eye area after almost 8 hours of wear. Okay, so this is what the under eye area looks like. As you can see, I don't have much creasing on this side, and I don't have any creasing on this side. I feel like overall I get more coverage with the Tarte Shape Tape and the Becca combination than I do with the Drugstore, the Pixie, and the Wet n Wild combination. But if you compare them to one another, this one, not bad, right? Not bad at all. So as you can see, although they don't wear exactly the same because they are different products, they wear pretty similar to one another. I feel like this combination, nothing can beat it for me at the moment. Nothing can beat it. It lasts all day. It doesn't crease on me. It doesn't move. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't wear off. It's just... nothing can beat this combination. But this one I feel like is a pretty close second. I've been testing a lot of concealers and I'm getting ready to test quite a few color correctors. I've tested quite a few color correctors in the past, and color correctors are either too orange for me, or they have crazy amounts of creasing, or they really don't do a whole lot as far as combating the dark circles. And then combining those with different concealers, and it's just, it's been kind of a bit of a headache to try to find a good combination for me. But this drugstore combination, I feel like you can definitely compare it to my high-end version. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. Did you feel like they kind of were similar? I did get the same amount of coverage, or pretty close to the same amount of coverage throughout the day. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Bye.